Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon. Here we play Jank, and today we are just playing some standard. Perfect orders, pre-releases start soon. So rotation and the set release will hit PTCGL in almost 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks tomorrow, to be precise. And so, yeah, it looks like Clinton's already said howdy howdy before I even went live. So, hey Clinton, how you doing? I don't know if you're actually there or not, but if you are, thank you. You must like the stream or something. But did you like the stream? That's a question. That's the question. Alright, let's see. Just making sure everything's connected and whatnot. Alright, and then for the poll, how has your day gone? It's gone alright. We've been out of the house since for like almost 5 hours. No, for over 5 hours. So it's nice to be home and relaxing. Not much has happened. Playing Tears of the Kingdom a little bit. But yeah. Just getting stuff done today. It's our usual busy Wednesday. Let's see, what should the poll be? I wonder. Let me check. One thing. I want to check something. Clinton says sweetness. Hugal says Wednesdays are busy days. It's wonderful to be home. How are you doing? And Professor W says hello, brother. Hello, everyone. Package is en route. Thank you so much. You say package as if it's not just a couple cards. It's like something bigger than that. I don't know. What was I checking? Oh, right. I wanted to check one thing real quick. What do I want to check? Where is it? That's not it. What the hell, Poker Beach? What the hell? What's happened to Poker Beach? Is Poker Beach having issues? Chat won't give me a number. Never mind, it did. Sharky Shoes said hi. Hello there. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's get this poll going. And that's it. Awesome. Very interesting. But it works out well for the poll. So, There are 4 megas coming in perfect order, according to my quick find on page search for mega Pokemon on the perfect order or the nullifying 0 set list that is basically perfect order plus Lapras and a few trainers. So which mega is the best in perfect order? Go ahead and vote in the poll. Let's see what it is. Do 200 damage, attach 1 tool, attach lightning energy. Oof, that's a tough one. I know. That's why I'm interested in what people think. I feel like I've almost talked myself into Mega Clefable. Like, I'm so close on being like, you know what? Actually, I think it might be better than I gave it credit for. Zygarde seems good. And Starmie seems good. And really, it's just Skarmory that I'm kind of like, whatever. If Skarmory had the Resolute Heart ability, I think I'd be in on it. But because it doesn't have that and it's only doing 220, granted, anywhere on the field, but it's a basic low HP compared to other megas. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know. Clinton, I think Starmie, but Tricky Jim put it in F tier. I don't understand why it would be an F tier. That seems a little ridiculous to me. We're going to play Spiky Hop right now. Like, is Skarmory in F tier? Like, and you're talking about specifically the set, I assume. The 4 megas in that set he ranked. He probably ranked other things, but like... Two votes in, both for Starmie. Interesting. Interesting. Sure. I should put Phantom in the active, maybe. Who's going first, me or them? They're playing a fire deck, that's fine. They're going first. Dang. So, yeah, probably should put Hop's Phantom in the active while I get Pincurchin ready to go, sort of thing. He ranked the whole post-rotation decks. I think he's just going based off the results of testing. It didn't do too well. So, okay. I guess I don't live in a post-rotation world. I don't know where to go to get like Japanese results and everything like PTCG Radio. I fear it's mostly Twitter and or X, and I stay the heck off of that site. I'm not jumping on that site because I want to stay up to date with Pokemon. Like, no, forget that. So yeah, I don't know what like exactly Japan is bringing to the table, so maybe that's part of the issue. Let's see, we want that and that done. And then we also want that and that done. Electric energy, go there. Electric energy, go there. Hop's Choice Band, go there. Lily, go there. We did not get a switch off that. I was hopeful. Electric Generator, get 1. Put it on that guy. Electric generator. We whiff. Okay. And we enter. I mean, in his personal testing, though it has dropped off in Japan results, though I did see a spicy list with Evolution Jammer Bronzong. That card will be nuts post-rotation because TM Evo is gone. Yeah, no. And I've been wondering if people are actually going to start playing Salvador. I've been seeing it more recently, especially with Megas, because, I mean, not a lot of Megas, especially evolving Megas, have abilities. So, I don't know, like, that seems interesting, at the very least. But it's a supporter and all that stuff, so that's a lot to ask. Oof. Man, I could really go for a boss and a switch. Like, if I top deck switch and then I Pokegear into boss and I get that Charmeleon, man, that would be great. That'd be a good day for me. Because if I knock out Pidgey, then Charizard can knock out Hop's Pincurchin. So it's kind of like one of those things of like, do I go for it or not? Alright, we'll put an energy onto the active. We'll Pokegear for an Arven. Arven will get us the switch that we want. Switch. Prime Catcher. And Hop's Choice Win. Whew boy, I didn't realize we had Prime Catcher in this deck. Interesting. Hop's Choice Band there. And we go for 180. Knock out that Charmeleon. Bye-bye. We get Electric Generator and Pokegear. We're looking good. We're looking good. Thank you, Prime Catcher. 4 Pokegear, 4 Call Bell, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Meowth EX for maximum Salvatoring. Yeah, basically. I think that is going to be, like, guaranteed these 16 cards. No, I'm joking. But, like, you know, am I? You know, I do think it's funny. Like, Meowth's ability, just like Luminon... Why can't I say... What is that Pokemon? And Tapu Lele GX, like... I feel like it keeps getting weak. Like, that Pokemon keeps getting weaker. Whiffing with that would be devastating. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Oh, I guess we win. Cha-ching. Do we be rude? I'm going to be a little rude. I'm going to Iono just so I can get Postwick. Can I get Postwick, please? Yes, I did. Sweet. Play down Postwick. And 420 damage. It really does keep getting weaker. Yeah, yeah. The attack gets getting weaker. The HP, I believe, has gone down. I think Tapu Lele was like 180, and then Lumineon, that's the Pokemon. Lumineon V was like 170, and then Meowth is like 160, I think. I don't know, I'd have to pull it back up. Alright, so it looks like I completed all my tasks today, right? Pretty sure I did everything, didn't I? Yeah, I did everything. Completed all those, so we're done with that. As always, it's Wednesday, my dudes, so like... I think it's 170 across the board, not sure. Yeah, I'd have to look. Discord, I responded to people and you don't have my response there. That's weird. So, it's Wednesday. So as always, I am open to any viewer battles. If anyone wants to battle me, just let me know. We'll get that sorted right away. And until then, someone posted a very interesting list in the Discord that I want to try out. So let's see if it's any good. There's that one. Wait, no, it says I have 3 in here. So what's the one I don't have? Oh, I don't have this one. Okay, so that's done. Cool. Energy wise, these are like old Prism energy cards, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Minus, plus. There we go. Trainers. I guess I just don't have that. The full art, you know. And I don't have gold bravery charms, apparently. They really want those cards to be a liability with such powerful effects, right? And I'm sorry, like, I think even though people are starting to wake up, I still feel like Lucario is being slept on. Even though people are waking up. Even though people are like, no, Lucario's looking good after rotation now. It's like, yeah, now you say that. Now you're finally on board. It's been looking good. You just weren't paying attention or something. So, Clinton, I've been trying to cut way back on my social media usage. Discord has been a big distraction from real life. That's true, Prof. I suppose that balances out. No, I totally understand, Clinton, about the backing off of social media. I don't have a Facebook anymore. I refuse to get on Twitter. I don't do TikTok, you know, Instagram or anything. Discord and YouTube are my only social medias, if you really want to count them as that, which I don't, but you apparently do, and that's fine. Discord, I totally understand being a social media for people. I've cut way back on the number of groups that I was in, the number of servers I was in. You know, I've got like, I think 2 groups that are just bots and support. And then I've got the professor group, game store near my mom's group, game store where I do pre-releases and league cups and stuff. The local game store, which is whatever. Do I want to go first? Yes. The Transformers fan the Transformers TCG revival Facebook or Discord group. CPU's Discord group, and Jank play. Like, that's it. That's all. So I get it. I get cutting way back. Discord is the only way I can contact some of my friends, though, so I kind of have to use it, you know? Alright, where is he? There he is. Let's get him out here. Team Rocket's Protron here. Let's go. We'll grab a Grimer, an Articuno, and a Moltres, because why not? Just one of each. Put the flying ones next to each other, then throw out the Grimer. Let's draw 2 more cards. Boom, boom. We're looking good. We're looking good. And end turn. Same here. I never post anything. They're just ways for other people to be connected with me. Yeah, I even got rid of my LinkedIn. I didn't need that, you know, hovering above my head. So, yeah. Hero's Cape. Oh boy. Oh golly geez. You know what? They might have me with that hero's cape. Beautiful. Don't really want to play that yet. Do I want to play a Grimer right now? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to Corrosive Sludge. So now they will get discarded if they don't get out of the active. That's what that does. So they need to find another basic Pokemon, get it down onto the field. Ah, dang, I don't know. Well, that keeps Neutralization Zone for late game. So that's nice. What do we get? Battle Cage and Team Rocket's Factory. Interesting. Well, we win, so that's cool. They knock out Grimer. We're going to put up Grimer. And then they're going to get discarded and have no Pokemon. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. Who was it in the Discord? Let me get their name. DBO just doing it. Okay. They are onto something with this Grimer. That's hilarious. I wish YouTube had Pokemon emotes like Twitch. Is there a way to do custom emotes on YouTube? Custom emotes on YouTube? Let's see. Google or Bing AI is telling me you can. Which is interesting. Channels with fewer than 5,000 members can add up to 4 emotes. So we could do 4 emotes. Then once you get over 5,000, wait, is it members or is it subscribers? I'm assuming they mean subscribers. Then once you get over 5,000, you can have up to 49 emotes. Interesting. See, like, A, I need money, so B, I can pay an artist, so C, I can get stuff done. You know? I want a new channel logo, one that looks a little bit better than what I did in Microsoft Paint. I would love some custom emotes, you know, like just some simple stuff. And it's all gotta be digital and whatnot, you know? Like, I know Professor W is a really good artist, but he doesn't really do the digital stuff, so, you know. Ew, that deck is gross. Kind of. Not 6-7 emotes? No. Not even 6-7 emotes. Sorry, does the hand gesture matter when you say 6-7? Do you want to go first? Yes. Yes, we do. I could see the argument for going second, but I would need a more streamlined deck, I feel. I don't always use it. I don't know what the hip kids do, though. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to see millennials use unk as in uncle, and I'm just sitting there like, that's not what it means. The more you use it like that, the worse it is, because that's not what it means. Unk means uncool. I know that sounds weird. I think it should mean uncle, but that's not what the kids are using it as. It means uncool. So, I don't know. Tim Fangan. I'm really sad Poke Park Kanto will never be in the USA. Never say never. Never say never. You thought Unk meant uncle until now? Yeah, no. Yeah. See, I've got a 14-year-old in my Thursday D&D group, and she likes to tell us adults and old people about slang. And sometimes we mess with her and have her explain things that we all obviously know. What was it? I think she explained what "that's fire" meant to us, and we were all like holding in laughter as much as we could. And then, yeah, so. But yeah, she told us "unk" meant uncool. And I was like, oh, I thought it would mean uncle. Man, everyone is on the Starmie train. I mean, I can't blame you. I mean, I could, but it would be kind of unfair, you know? Oh, we got a Mega King's Kong here. Sweet. Petrol. What do we want with petrol? What's gonna help? I don't know. I feel like well, I guess Crispin would help right now. Well, no, I can't play it because, yeah. So, I do have free retreat, but I'm just gonna let this Grimer go. It can go. It's done its thing. Poke Park Unova, I guess that, what the US would be. I mean, I don't know. I don't take the region that the Pokemon regions are based off of that importantly, you know? Like, it's a fantasy world still. Sure, they may get inspiration from France for Kalos, but, like, that doesn't mean that Kalos is France of the Pokemon world, you know? They don't map 1-to-1. Why is my nose so itchy? Sophie was in the car with us all day, and so she was shedding like crazy all over the car too. So it's probably that. I'm gonna head off for the night. I've got to take care of myself and some stuff around the house. See you later. See you later, Clint. You know, maybe you'll check out the replay later on. That'd be cool and all. But yeah, you have a good one. Yeah, I guess what's Team Rocket's Moltres in here for? Is it just for evil incineration, which requires 4 energy, one of them to be a fire energy? Yeah, I feel like Team Rocket's Moltres is asking too much. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just asking too much. Like, I get it with a board state like that. We're not getting a victory anytime soon. But the idea is to target particular things and get those discarded so there's not much happening, right? That's my understanding of this situation. Alright, there goes Grimer. They got a prize. Like, I think Moltres can be cut. Maybe that's just me. All right. Run errand. Okay. Crispin for 2 energy. Boom, boom. Bot made it into the Discord, so apologize to the Discord community. I banned him as fast as I could. We're gonna retreat to Grimer and just corrosive sludge. Oh man, really spammed in a lot of places. But it looks like it all deleted, so that's good. Ah! Disconnect. Clicked on the wrong thing. Joined a voice call. That wasn't good. It's fine. So yeah, they've got Latias, which is going to be rough for us. Because that gives free retreat to things, which just means that... Or to basics, right? Only to basics? Yeah, okay. But Mega Charizard could get a knockout here thanks to Oricorio. So, and if they get a knockout, then I'm kind of sunk, so... Yeah, I've been trying to wrap my head around post-rotation, and I've been struggling with that a little bit. Like, I am questioning if call for family attacks are going to be important, you know? That's interesting. They prime catchered... Okay. Well, I got Team Rocket's Transceiver, so I can go after that Mega Charizard. Oh, they've got Y out. Okay, so Y, they can, okay, they can attack the bench. But wait, doesn't this protect? Or no, this is all effects of attacks? Yeah, dang it. Okay. Are they going to knock out Latias, you think? It'll be kind of cool if they knock out Latias, honestly. Aren't you going to attach to Mega Charizard Y? Oh, it only attaches to benched fire Pokemon. I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know. For Oricorio. Okay. Twitch is saying my bitrate is low and my connection's unstable. Whoops. Okay. But YouTube is saying my stream is healthy, so I don't know. I don't really get it. I didn't realize it was my turn. Okay. We're going to Team Rocket's Transceiver. Grab Giovanni. Use Giovanni to drag up Mega Charizard. I gotta retreat to a Team Rocket Pokemon super quick. Retreat to Moltres. We'll add a Fire Energy to Moltres. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Bring up Grimer. And bring up Mega Charizard X. And then we will Corrosive Sludge. So they can retreat, they can power up their Y, then, you know, and then retreat, and then attack. So there is that issue. But I thought this was a good situation to be in, you know? Lily's Determination. Maybe they're looking for a switch. Air Balloon. Ah, dang. See, they've read the card. That becomes an issue when they've read the card. You put 5 energy on that thing? Oh, it only discards 3. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's play Lily down. It's my only stadium, but I'm gonna play it. Because I want to get rid of their bench. They've got way too big of a bench. They'll get rid of their 3 Noctowl for sure. You know? But I want to minimize that. Yeah. There's all their Noctowls that they've already used. Oh wait, no, we'll attach a Darkness Energy here. Corrosive Sludge. Now they just gotta attach and retreat to this Mega Charizard and then attack, but yeah. We're not doing too well right now. Like, doesn't Pinsir have a move that KOs them instead of just discarding them? I feel like KOing them is just better, right? Like, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's not just better, but it feels better, you know? Gonna retreat. They attached to the active, which confused me. Area 0 Underdepths, okay. They got, what, 2 Noctowl, or 2 Hoot and a Noctowl back with Lana's 8, I assume? No, they just got back Fire Energy. Interesting. Oh, he attacked. Interesting. Interesting. Knocking out Moltres. Okay. Well, this Charizard is bye-bye. Okay. Yep. Play down Moltres. Play down the Fire Energy. Corrosive Sludge. And then they just gotta knock me out, so it doesn't really matter. This was a bad matchup. So we have that to fall back on and complain about. But, yeah. Your boss's orders up the Latias. Why? Even if I had played down the bravery charm on it, they would still get the knockout. With the same number of energy discarded. So. You would have done the same. Not really. Like, I would have done it as a joke. Like, if I was talking to someone while actively, like, playing, I would have done it as a joke, but, you know. There's very little reason to boss his orders. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal, you know? So yeah, this deck, it's funny. It's definitely funny. I just don't think it's good enough. Why the Diglett? Flip a coin until you get tails for each head to discard the top. Just for a little bit of mill? I feel like that's pointless. The Moltres feels like it just requires too much. I'd probably just streamline it more to focus on Grimer. Do the Gravity Gemstone more and not have so much Bravery Charm in the deck. Just focus it purely on Grimer. Kanga Latias is a great draw engine. You even got Fez in there. And Articuno to protect your Team Rocket's Pokemon, your little guys, you know. And I probably would swap out like Moltres and Diglett for like Murkrow. Not Murkrow. Yeah, Murkrow. Not Honchkrow, but Murkrow. For that Torment attack. There might be another Team Rocket Pokemon that does that though, actually. That I would use. I don't know. But yeah. That's what I would do. A little bit more control-y. Open up some space in the deck. To possibly be running, you know, more disruption in like Judge and Crushing Hammer, Enhanced Hammer sort of business. Especially Enhanced Hammer, just in case you run into Mist Energy. Is Mist Energy rotating? It is. No, is it? I forget. Deck, energy, mist is not. Cool. Professor W, thank you for the happy poop. Spend those jewels here. I appreciate it, as always. So, we've played a game with one of my decks. We've played a game with a deck that someone was working on. Why don't we make our own deck now? Something I've been struggling to figure out for the past couple days, because it's like, no, I do want to build a deck. I just don't know what. So does anyone have any suggestions of a forgotten card that people should possibly be paying attention to, or anything along those lines? No coin flips. No coin flips. Stay away. Archeops. Is there an Archeops in the format? There is. It only does 100 damage. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may de-evolve one of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. That's fun. And you want me to do a fossil Pokemon? That's so mean. That is so mean. Are you wanting it to be post-rotation? What fossil do they evolve from? I can not really read that. Anti-plume fossil, was it? Yeah. What does this do? As long as this Pokemon's on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Nice! I like it. Okay. Plume. Nice. So, Earlier today, Professor W commented on my Perfect Order Jank list about fossils, and then who replied? Someone replied. Was it Clinton? It might have been President Clinton. Replied and mentioned. Yeah, it was President Clinton. Mentioned that Badoo is going to be annoying. And so I looked for a Badoo counter, and I came up with Audino. And is it weird that I kind of love this idea? 1 energy, 30 damage, knocking out a Badoo, and you get to draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Like, am I crazy for thinking that might work? That might... Now, it might not be great, but it might work. So... what else could we play? Like, okay, so we probably have to play Petrol, right? Search for a trainer, which could be an item like this. Is there anything else though? Anything else that's like search your deck for an item card? Search your deck for an item. Secret box. So we've got this boxed order card, right? You get to search your deck for 2 items, reveal them, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Then your turn ends. That turn ends part hurts. But what else are you gonna do? You know? You know? If you don't need to knock out the Badoo, if you don't need, you know, like, I don't know. That's my idea. I'm also mostly thinking post-rotation. So we are going to be doing rock throw for 100. That should be knocking out most pre-evolutions and whatnot. I'm just throwing in lightning now for whatever reason. Let's throw in some Crispin. I feel like we need another basic Pokemon in this. Like, okay, we're gonna need Fez, right? What deck doesn't run Fez? Do we want to run the Latias Kangaskhan Gambit? Which means we need basic. Well, no, we need Cryono. There he is. Before our deck gets too full, Lily. Ultra. What else do we want? What else? What else? What else? Do we want to throw in some rare candies just to have them? Do 2 rare candies and then -1 Archon. We don't have an ace spec yet. What ace spec are people thinking? Unfair stamp is just so good. It's so good. We got 5 slots left. That'd be 4 copies of one thing and then a one of, or something along those lines. Anyone have an idea? We don't have a stadium, do we? Let's look at stadiums. We also don't have any tools. That's another thing to think about. If we're not running tools, we could run jamming tower. And we run 1 switch. Let's just see if the deck functions, right? We got a lot going on here. Be right back. Professor W, this is your deck. You're the one that requested this, and now you're not here? What the heck? It's fine. Oof, no basics. No basics. Youch. Done. Okay, we get an Audino. Very nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see, they got a dark deck. This is probably Marnie's Grimmsnarl. No, it's N. Okay. Do you think N is going to be the next one to get a League Battle deck? I kind of do. I kind of do. There. And turn. That was probably a mistake, honestly. Probably should have put it on the Audino, just so I could draw next turn. Like, I wouldn't feel so bad playing Ultra Ball if I could draw next turn. Should have played it on the Audino. That's my fault. I was too in my head, you know? Well, at least we got an energy, so we can still do this. Do I play the Archon, though? I only have the 1 Fez, and every Archeops. I need every Archeops I can get, but I don't need every Archon that I get. Because what if I get rare candy? Because we play 2 of them, and we have 3 Archon. I'm gonna grab Kanga. Try to get some draw going, you know? That's the goal. That's the goal. And then return. 30 damage. Draw till I have 6. It's 5 extra cards we're seeing. Yes, I would like to draw. Okay, no rare candy, but we do get Petrol. We also get another Ultra Ball. We could discard Audino and Petrol for Latias. And yeah, that could work. That could work. Oh, you want out? Okay. The heater did turn on, so it might get warm in here. Sophie, want it out. I don't know. All right. Okay, still no, what am I trying to say? Still no rare candy. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. That's good for us. We get Mega Kinga. We're going to play Jamming Tower. We're going to play Archon down. Going to play a Lightning Energy on that Archon. And I'm going to do Boxed Order. That's going to get us a Plume Fossil and a rare candy. No, not a rare candy. Unfair stamp, maybe? Done. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these. Our turn ends, goes into their turn. Ah, man, they keep taking away my Archeops. Okay, I got Archeops back. This turn, I can just retreat the Audino into Archeops, de-evolve, and knock out, you know? And that can just be my turns from here on. We did not put Boss's Auras in this. So I'm going to play Ultra Ball, discarding Boxed Order and Jamming Tower. That is going to grab me Latias, just like that. Play down Latias, and then we play Lily. Aw, dang, we did not get another fossil. That's okay, we're going to retreat to the Archeops. And Ancient Wing, de-evolving, and Zeraora. I can de-evolve anyone? Oh, that's cool. I thought it was just my opponent's active. That's cool. We need boss in this deck, for sure. Should we remove Cryono? Or maybe just lower it? We could remove Crispin. Maybe a Crispin, a Cryono for 2 boss? Maybe? Select this 30 for each basic energy card in your opponent's discard pile. That would be a big fat 0. There's a Plume Fossil. Heck yeah. Hyper Aroma. Okay. I'm free retreat. Or no, the Pekarine. Okay. Discarding a Dark Energy. Got it. Okay. Ends PP up. Got it. To the wrong Pokemon. Man, this bot is just going insane. Okay. So Jamming Tower goes down. Cryono comes out. We only have Mega Kanga. Dang. Okay. Plume Fossil comes down. Lightning Energy onto the Plume. Ultra Ball, discarding the 2 there to grab Archon for next turn. Then we Ancient Wing, putting that back into their hand. Done. And then we attack with Rock Throw. Not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. It's not consistent at all, but it's kind of fun. I think Audino was a brilliant choice. Brilliant choice. Since this is just a bot match and they're playing terribly, I'm going to concede. Oh, it seems like Sophie wants back in. Come on in, Sophie. Sorry, no one's done a super chat yet. No super chat yet, you know? We're just waiting for those super chats. Let me check Venmo real quick. Nope, nothing on Venmo. Or we've gotten an email. Alright. Everybody watch while Landon checks his emails. That's basically what's going on right now. I'm gonna plug it in stuff. And now I'm here. I'm back. I'm back in it, baby. Let's get rid of one Crino. Or do I just get rid of Crino completely? I don't know. Because, like, having it turn 1 going second, you can get Kanga, Fez, and Latias all in one turn. That's insanity, you know? That's why I had it at a 3 of. I was hoping to get it, you know? What's up? Hey! What's up? What's up, girlie? Do you just need attention? Is that it? You don't get dinner for another hour. I know, it's going to be such a long hour if you're already hungry. Alright, let me set active. Let's try in an actual game and see how badly we're beaten. Tails. Tails never fails. Let's go. So I guess the other option with Archeops is a spread deck with lots of switch options to get as many Archeops into the active as at once. Then you can just spread damage everything. The only problem is Shaman. Shaman is a thing. I do like the Frostmoth for spread. Now you want out? Okay. She cannot decide. We both mulliganed? Holy cow. And we start off with Latias. Not a great start for us. We do have Ultra Ball in hand. Yeah. Yeah. We do have Jamming Tower. That can really jam him up super early. But that means Ultra Ball would have to get rid of, what, like 2 Patrels? Or Bossazors and a Patrel? Like, it's not great options all around, you know? Select. We get the Kanga off the mulligan? Heck yes. That's what I like to see. We can freely retreat this Latias into the Kanga and then use Kanga's run errand to help fill out our hand a little bit. They've got Dunsparce. They're buddying for... What did they mulligan? I forget. Took 2 mulligans. Psychic with Goldango. Oh, it's Goldango. Yeah, that's not great for us, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so Jamming Tower. Let's retreat to the Kanga. We're gonna run errand. We get Boxer and Archon. Okay, that changes some things. Welcome back, Sophie. Do you think she needs to go out? Sophie, you got potty? Meowth is also here now. Let's see, what do we want? We're gonna use Petrel to get a plume fossil. Boom. And play that down. We've got, we're gonna boxed order. And with this, we're gonna grab a plume. We could grab Unfair Stamp. I don't know if they're going to knock us out that fast. And a rare candy. That way next turn we can just like rare candy into Archeops like straight away. Maybe we get Crispin off the run errand. That seems unlikely. But maybe. Especially since we put Crispin down to a 2 of. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Artisan comes down. Energy Search Pro. Okay, they might be getting a knockout here on Kangaskhan. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Is Energy Search Pro the Dunsparce Gimme Ghoul better than fighting Lunar Cycle and fighting stuff? Sophie, what's up? Do they really have it right now? They do. They do. Hey, Sophie. Hey. I love you. Yeah, you're a good girl. Do you need something? What is it? Do you need potty? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to concede here. I do need to take care of Sophie, so I will be right back. Sorry. There we go. Boop. I am back. Seems like 100% of you think Starmie is the best mega in Perfect Order, which I find interesting. Not a bad choice, but it's an interesting choice for sure. In my opinion. Okay, Sophie and Meowth are in here. Professor W, you are back as well. Welcome back. Okay, I think it was a mistake to decrease these. Just led to huge consistency issues. But how do we make space for boss? We could probably remove switch since we're relying off Latias, and currently there's no ability lock in the game. Like, we could remove one Audino, probably. Let's see, we got 2, 4, 5, 9 basics. Man, that's rough, actually. That's rough. Kind of want to keep that. We remove one boxed order, maybe? Thank you. What do you want, Sophie? Okay. Okay, so there we go. Let's play it again. So, Professor W, the AI game went great, and then we took it into an actual game, and it went terribly. So, this deck doesn't really seem like it's going to do much, but hey, you know, it might do something. Going great against a bot, the bot in TCG Live isn't always a great symbol. In fact, it's usually not. But yeah. I need more Force Vitality. What kind of grass trainer am I where I don't have all Force Vitalities, you know? Dang, they didn't mulligan. Are we going first or second? They're going first. We are going second. Sophie's back at the door. Sophie, can you stop playing this game? Just be in or out? Okay. Seems like I'm going to have to empty my hand for this. Which is too darn bad. Badoo. Do we get our Badoo counter? Let's get our Badoo counter. Heck yeah. Alright, we're gonna Ultra Ball. 1, 2. Sophie. Leave then. Holy cow. No, now you don't want to? Like, what's going on? Play that down, play that down. And end turn. I don't understand her. Hey, you okay? Okay, girl? Do you want under? No? You just want attention? You got so much attention today, and she just wants more and more and more. We only have 5 of each energy, meaning I just discarded one, or one of each. Now I'm playing one of each. Oh no, they took away my energy. Oh, they gave me Cryono. It's fine. It's fine. We can deal. Cryono will get us our Latias and our Kanga, which is good news for us. Peak? Always. Always peak. Oh, dang. Wow. 250. Yeah, they're going to knock out Fez. Our one and only. Autono's turn. Okay, Plume Fossil down. Crino coming down. 1, 2, and 3. Latias. Mega Kanga. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eek. If we Ultra Ball 1, 2, we can grab Archeops. Then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're drawing 2 regardless. Okay. Sophie, you've got to choose. In or out? In. Okay. See? Yes, draw. Okay. They played Iono, so this is not a post-rotation list. Just saying. Ours is. I'm like 90% sure it is. Theirs is not. So that's our excuse. You always need an excuse, right? It can never be your fault you lost. Okay, they're going for the flame body cannon, it looks like. And that will knock out our Plume Fossil. If I was them, I would put the 90 on Mega Kanga, I think. That way, in a future turn, if I leave Mega Kanga in the active, they can Rampaging Thunder and get the knockout. Really? Okay. That just means I'm not going to Petrol for an item. Arching comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. 30 damage. Our Badoo counter, here it is. We knock out Badoo like that. We draw up till we have 6. Ooh, we get an energy. Very nice. Let's get that one prize card. Now we're only 1 behind. They put up Zoroark. Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. And Castle comes down. Gotcha. What stadium do they have before? Team Rocket's Watchtower. Interesting. Team Rocket's just to shut down Fan Rotom, right? I guess it will shut down Meowth too in the future. So. There's their Lily. Hey, Sophie. Here she is. Here's Sophie girl. Hi, Sophie. Yeah, see, if you're up here, I can give you love. Flame by cannon? I'm fully expecting the flame body, especially now since there's 10 damage here. They'll get the knockout here and here. So that's going to be a double knockout for them. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Okay. Now they just gotta knock out the Latias. So they just need boss and ends PP and an energy, and yeah, they'll be good to go. I'm just gonna play Lily, because why not? Okay, and then run errand. Okay. Boxed order, I guess. We'll just grab double plume fossil. There you go. This dog. I think she's coming back. The wife is currently cooking, and so I think Sophie is mistaking that for like mixing her food together, because we do 2 different foods and we mix it together for her and whatnot. And so I think she's getting confused hearing the scraping, thinking it's her food bowl when it's our dinner that's being cooked, not her food bowl, you know? Did they ends PP up there? They did not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Plume fossil. Plume fossil. Ultra ball. 1, 2 for an Archon. Crispin. 1, 2. Onto a plume fossil. 1, 2. Run errand. 1, 2. Jamming tower. And end turn. Yeah, so they can flame by a cannon and knock out this one, which would stink, but like, it's the game, so. Yeah, Professor W, I'm not sure if Archeops is any good. Seems kind of bad to me. Yeah. Now they're just going to flame by a cannon both fossils and get their 2 prizes. Oh, look at that. We've Vax just followed over on Twitch, so shout out to WeVax. Wait, what'd they do? I'm confused. Professor W, I figured, just wish we had some form of fossil support. Yeah, fossils always need support. So it always baffles me when they don't give us fossil support, you know? Rare candy to the Archeops. Lightning energy. Run errand. What can petrol get us? Petrol. Gets us unfair stamp. Unfair stamp. Okay, we get an energy. That's nice. And we end turn. I've got 2 trades available. Moving damage counters around. Okay. Oh, cool. And then next turn they can do it too, so. With that one. Run errand. Jamming tower. Come on in, Sophie. You gotta choose, you know? Ancient Wing. Done. And Rock Throw. Yeah, Professor W, the only other idea for Archeops I have is running it with more of a spread focus with Frostmoth. And then using like a bunch of switch cards and whatnot to put like 3 different Archeops in the active in a single turn to de-evolve things to get knockouts that way. So that's my only other idea. And I don't hate the idea. Just then I don't think we can do Kangaskhan. Well, we might have to still do Kanga. What do you need, Sophie? We're both busy. Ugh. Dogs. Well, it's just the one dog, actually. Sophie, you gotta choose. What do you need? Is it dinner? Or is it potty? Can you go ask Mom? We're both busy. She's cooking dinner. I don't know how... Alright, let's duplicate this, because I don't want to lose it. But if we're going Frostmoth, we don't need Audino so much. And if we take Latias down to 1, and even Mega Kanga down to 1, meaning we don't need as much Crino, if any. Let's stick with 2 Crino. Ultra Balls will swap out for Poke Pads. Let's do Frost Moth with Chilling Wings. Snom. They all have 50 HP. I think the Hide one is the best. Right? Yeah. All 50 HP. One has 2 retreat. Yeah, Hide is just the best here. If we just focus on Frostmoth attack, right? And then, let's see, Samuel, Archeops with Monkey and Kanga, so to get the prize off thanks to Monkey. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea, for sure. Buddies. We probably aren't going to be using boxed order at all. We're going to need some Surfer. I like Surfer. What can I say? Some Switch. Maybe 3/3 for these. So you can run Crispin as well to run Fight and Dark Energy. Yeah, no. In that version, definitely. I just gotta get this out of my brain, you know what I mean? Tails. Tails never fails. Let's go. What'd I say? That's right. Tails never fails. You will go first. Okay. No basics. Cool, cool, cool. Man, my hand hurts. I don't know what happened to it, but it is hurting, that's for sure. Alright, so we got Chrono, we got Buddy, we got Lily. We're looking decent right now. Torch Chick, okay. We get Kanga off the top, that's crazy. Retreat, let's Buddy, that way we can get double Snom out. We'll throw down a Water Energy onto a Snom. We will run Errand here. We get a Plume Fossil, heck yeah. We'll play that down, and we will end turn. Playing Mega Kangaskong and Latias as one-ofs and having it in our opening hand is insanity. There's Badoo. We just got rid of our Badoo counter. It's fine. It's fine. So Froakie and Torch Chick. Okay, so that's Blaziken and Greninja. Those are going to be interesting ones. Night Stretcher for the energy back. I get that. Probably should have saved it for the next turn. Petrol coming down. Okay. What do they get with it? Poke Pad, Ultra Ball, Grand Tree. Yo, that's insane. Are you gonna play it down and give it to me? No? Okay. Okay, we get Jamming Tower. Archin. Rhino. Done. Let's just run Aaron. I wanted to hold on to the Archeops and the Jamming Tower right now. So, retreat, Frostmoth. If Badoo stays asleep, then it can't retreat. And that could be really beneficial for us. Stays asleep, can't retreat. Heck yeah. What's my opponent doing? Petrol for a rare candy, I assume. That way they can evolve up to their EXs immediately. Or it could be for like an Ultra Ball or something along those lines. Crispin, okay. So they can't use that till next turn, which is good news for us. Grand Tree coming down. Sadly, I think I'm just going to get a Snom off the Grand Tree. Can I use... I can't use Grand Tree the first turn that they're down, can I? Yeah, so I can't use it on a Plume Fossil that I play down next turn. Which is too bad, but it is what it is. Okay. And they stay asleep. Okay, so we're going to get this knockout on Badoo. Petrol. We're going to play down the Archeops. We're going to play the Grand Tree for Frostmoth there. Play Jamming Tower. And then Lily for 8 cards. Cool. Put that down. Do I want to get a Snom with that poke pad or hold off? No, I think I do want a Snom with that poke pad. Chilling Wings. So that's 40 damage. Oh, nope, he's protected. That's right. We gotta get 100 onto that Greninja. That's gonna be a lot. Get another Archeops, which is kind of pointless, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the idea is that we're going to try to keep Greninja asleep as long as we can while we're spreading damage and whatnot. And we got to get Greninja up to 100 damage so we can de-evolve it. Or 90 damage, but like we're doing 20, so it's going to be an even number. Well, they're all even numbers because they're all 10s. You know what I mean. Bossazor's up the King's Kong. Okay. Hitting it for weakness. Yep, you're going to get a 1-hit KO on it. Congratulations. Do I petrol for a unfair stamp? Because they just got a card that they wanted. You know what I mean? That feels like the right move. Petrol. For unfair stamp. Unfair stamp. Okay, we got a lot of poke pad, but not a lot of what we didn't get a plume fossil. We kind of need a plume fossil. That way we can double Archeops at some point, you know? And if they don't get this thing evolved, oh good, they're asleep. If they don't evolve this thing on the bench, then it's gonna get knocked down. Oh, okay, they play down another one. Buddy Poff, and they're gonna grab another Froakie, and maybe 2 Froakie. No, a Dratini. Oh, they're playing... Okay. Okay. Heads, they're awake. Got it. Jamming Tower. I think I just played Lily. Plume Fossil. There we go. Got a Plume Fossil. Chilling Wings. Yes. Jax, welcome. We are trying to make Archeops work. It hasn't been going well so far. We tried one where we used it as an attacker, so we de-evolve the active and then knock it out. That didn't go very well. Now we're using it as an addition to Frostmoth to spread out damage, and then choose who we want to be, de-evolved. Archon can come down. Then we Lily again? Yeah, then we Lily again. Okay, we got Archeops, we got Switch. We're looking decent. Chilling Wings. We unfair stamped them too. So they went down to a really low hand size. And since then we've been able to keep we've been able to keep them asleep, which has been huge for us. There's Combuskin. Okay. You got 3 energy on that Greninja. It's so scary right now. Okay. Do we get another switch option? We get Poke Pad. That's not good. We don't have a Spore, we'll just waste our supporter like that. Archeops can come down. I'd love to, like, retreat. Well, I can't. No, I need the double switch, and I don't have it. So we're just going to Chilling Wings. Cool. What does that thing do? Dang it. Okay, so he gets to attack this turn, which is really going to hurt. But hopefully that lets us put an Archeops into the active, de-evolve it, get that knockout. Then we can switch to a Frostmoth. Whatever they put in the active will just keep asleep. We got 2 knockouts here. That would be 3 KOs. And then we just need 1 more prize after that. So we're looking decent right now. We're looking decent. It's just going to be rough is all. Air Balloon. Okay. Blaziken can now accelerate energy, right? Okay. So we got to put an Archeops up to grab the KO off Greninja. They only need 1 more prize. This is scary. So there's Archeops. Ooh, dinner time. You said a plate. Thank you.
Well, do you want it on a plate?
I love you. Alright. Yeah, de-evolve the Greninja. So we knock out that Frogadier. Bye-bye Poffin. Kind of not important right now. We don't need a Snom because, like, they only need 1 more prize. So we're going to switch to the Frostmoth. Put the Blaziken to sleep. Grab double KO. If it stays asleep, we win. It's a 50-50 chance right now. If it stays asleep, we win. Dang it! They won. They won. But holy cow. Freaking Frostmoth is amazing. It was very lucky, okay? They flipped tails like 4 times in a row. But, like, come on. You gotta say, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Greninja, Chimpow, Mega for Alligator, and Baxcalibur deck is broken. Yeah, but it's not going to survive rotation, so, you know, who cares? We only got like 2 more weeks of that, and then PTCGL rotates. Whoa, Prestige? I didn't realize they had Prestige levels. Holy cow. That's kind of crazy. And I get nothing for prestiging. Okay. Okay, fine, be that way. Okay, Professor W, what did you think of the deck? And then should we try Samuel's idea with the Monkey Dory stuff? Jax, I don't know. It works for me. I'm almost 200 in ranked and beat a 400 before with it. Very nice. No, if it works, you know? Like, I'm not trying to say don't play it or anything. I'm sorry if that's the way it came off. I didn't mean it that way. Professor W. The spread version works very well with Archeops. Definitely makes it fun. Heck yeah. Heck yes, it does. Then we run Yes. We run Kinga. So many Kangaskong. And we run Fez. We focus on Monkey Dory as our primary attacker. And we use the Dark Energy as well. What else do we do? What else do we do? We need the Plume Fossil, that's right. Hey, Sophie. Well, Crispin gives one free. It just searches for the other one. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Samuel. Where's Crispin? There he is. So, So, Samuel, are you saying that Kangaskong is going to be the primary attacker? We can rock with that for sure. I'm saying Kinga is a good alternative since you want it turn 1 and it's chunky enough to abuse Monkey Dory's. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the whole like how do you use Monkey Dory's ability, and I think it is just using Kinga, you know. If we do tool jamming tower there, probably -1 monkey. Do we do -1 Kinga or do we do 4 of to try to get it? We could probably do -1 Fez. We'll probably want some Night Stretcher in here just because. That's a good card. We don't have any petrol in here. Is that a mistake? Might be. We also don't have an ace spec in here. What ace spec should we have? Dangerous Laser. Deluxe Bomb, that'd be fun. Trolley? Maybe. Maybe we do Trolley. That could probably bring us down one Crino then. Three monkeys, Latias, and Kinga. Yeah. Are you saying we shouldn't have Fez? We could probably get rid of Fez. For one card, what do we want? For just one card. Maybe just one petrol? Seems kind of lame, but you know, when you need it. Alright, let's take this and see what happens. Ugh. Tails never fails, let's go. Heads. Okay, well, you know, could be worse. We start Kanga, that's not bad. We can run Aaron. Are we going first? We are going first, okay. They got Monkey. We got Crino, okay. Run Errand. We get a Plume Fossil, very nice. And we'll throw a Psychic Energy onto Kanga. And end turn. We could probably just run 4-3-3 with the fossils. Like, the fossil's just so difficult to get going. That's why I want to keep the fossil at 4. But we probably don't need 4 Archon and 4 Archeops, too. We could probably bring those down to 3 at the very least. They're not playing post-rotation. Come on. Okay. So we'll throw down Archon. We could poke pad for a monkey. Play the dark energy there. Yeah, poke pad for the monkey. The monkey Dory. Pokey Dory. Then the jamming tower, and then Lily. I didn't use the artisan because it's not post-rotation, so I'm trying to not use it. You know what I mean? Plume Fossil. Run Errand. Forgot about that. Okay. Alright. We're looking decent. So we're going to end turn. They're going to get to Mega Gardevoir EX or Gardevoir EX or whatever, which is too bad, but we've got the Archeops, so we'll be able to de-evolve them when necessary. We do still need Latias, which we can search with Crino. And since we don't have any damage down, it kind of feels pointless to put energy, to Crispin for energy on Monkey Dory anyways. So we will poke pad, grab Archeops, play that down. Then we'll Crino for Latias and Kanga. Just to thin out the deck a little bit. Play down Latias. And run errand. Let's not forget that. Archon can go down there. And rapid fire combo. We don't need any heads, but thanks. There we go. There we go. We got one prize. And it's an Archon. Woohoo. Let's see, we don't have any switch. That's too bad. Not that we could really do anything with it right now, but yeah. Earthen Vessel, discarding the TM Evo, 2 cards that have that will rotate soon. Ultra Ball. Hey Meowth, come on in. Yeah. Hey bud. No super chats have come in. Yep. We're waiting for super chats and Venmos. Let me check for Venmo. Looks like Venmo's a no. Okay. I missed a little bit, but it doesn't look like I'm missing too much here. We have 3 energy. That's gonna... Oh, nope. Ultra Ball. Okay. For Gardevoir EX. Got it. So they can do, what, 80 damage right now? 80 to Archon, I assume? Yeah, okay. We can just cleanly get the knockout here, though, so... They're not really gaining on us at all. So I put the Dark Energy on the monkey. Do I play down another Kanga? I guess I could. And then I Crispin Energy. 1, 2, done. Putting the Dark into hand. Run errand, let's not forget. And then we'll just get this knockout. Yeah, that's fine. We still get the knockout. I don't think we put boss in here, did we? That's probably the better one of than Petrol. Alright, they got Gardevoir in the active. Flip that script. Hi. Thank you. Bravery Charm on the Drifloon. Super Rod to recover the Screamtail. And some other bad discards. Lily. They only get 6. They can Fez. I don't think they Fezzed yet. Or have they? I don't know. Thank you.
Yep.
You're the best. Alright. Sweet. They loaded up Gardevoir with damage. So we Adrenaline Brain, 30 damage off the Mega Kanga onto the Gardevoir. Then we can retreat. Yeah. Retreat to the Archeops. Ancient Wing. De-evolve the Gardevoir. Done. That gets knocked out. We get a prize. Crispin, okay. I'm gonna Poke Pad for another monkey. Play down the monkey. Play another Dark Energy. Adrenabrain off the Kanga onto the Guardy. Surfer to put the Kangaskhan back up. We'll run Errand. We got another Surfer. That's good. And then we'll knock out this Monkey Dory. There we go. And we got 2 prizes left. Heck yeah. So even if they knock out this Kangaskhan, like, hey, look, there's the precious trolley. As far as I know, they're going to knock out the Kanga, right? And get 3 prizes, which isn't that big of a deal, right? We got Crispin. We can accelerate energy onto our Kanga, I think. The only sad part is we won't have any damage on the field. So, you want out, Meowth? Okay, see you later, bud. Love you. Okay. Who is Screamtail gonna knock out then? Okay. Jax, congratulations on getting to rank 200. Okay. So I'm going to put up Kangaskhan. Crispin. 1, 2. The dark energy into hand. Put down the sidekick there. This sidekick there. Jamming tower. Adrenabrain. That there. Adrenabrain. This here. A good poke pad for yet another monkey. But I'd rather keep it a surprise. So we'll just rapid fire combo. Kaboom. That's gone. We get our 5th prize. Just one more prize. They throw 90, 190, that's 280. Okay, they're throwing it onto the Latias. Do they have boss? They might have boss. Counter catcher, there it is. Alright, we were so close with that one. We were very close. I think we can make some edits and really help out the deck, you know? Boss would have had been insane. Yeah, we need to add boss to the deck. And I know what we can thin. We can thin down the Archon line and be okay. Heck, we could probably go down to a 2-2 line, honestly. Now let's go down to a 2-2 line. Then we can play like 3 boss and Energy Recycler is sticking around, right? Yeah. Throw one of those in. Just to make sure the Crispins work later on. Alright, I think we got a deck here. I think I like the spread deck and this deck. Like the Frostmoth version. Sadly, the original version... No. What's this? Oh, that one? No. But these two, I do like. I do like a lot. Hey, just check in with the poll here. We got 10 votes and 7 of you voted Starmie, 1 for Clefable, 2 for Zygarde, 0 for Skarmory. Yeah, I kind of agree with Skarmory. I think it's the worst out of the 4. Not that it's terrible, but like, it doesn't have the same power, you know? So I agree with the poll so far. I am surprised that Starmie is so high compared to Zygarde. Like, I thought those two would be more competitive, but yeah, just seems interesting that Starmie is the one winning everything. I mean, single energy 120 plus 50 to the bench is pretty legit. And then 3 energy and it, like, just ignores the Crustle and the Sylveon and hits through them. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to play one more match with the changes that we just had. And if no one challenges me before the end of that, I'll have no more matches lined up, and I think I'll call it a night then. So if people want to start forming a line, let me know. And let me know what format you want to play, standard or Pauper. Ouch. Do you want to go first? Do we? Yes. Do you think we got enough Kangaskong turn 1? I don't know. But hey, we get a Plume Fossil turn 1. That's pretty fantastic. And they mulliganed. Marnie's Grimmsnarl. This is going to be a tough match. But hopefully Monkey Dories are up to the task. Plus, they got that stadium so they can go search for the exact Pokemon that they want. Like, yeah, okay. Done. Badoo! Of course it's Badoo. Why would it be anything else? Run errand. Okay, so we get the Latias. I think next turn's just going to be a Lily. I think we're done here. Crazy play. They boss up the Plume and item lock it. Because the Plume can't retreat. You have to discard it. And then I'm item locked so I can't get another one down. I'd have to discard it, or I'd have to play like Switch or something. They got their trolley. Why didn't we get ours, huh? Where's our trolley? Ouch. Oh, man. My arm's real tired. I hope I'll be up to the task of playing Pokopia tomorrow. Ouch. Okay. Oh, that hurts. We'll play down our Darkness Energy, and then we'll play Lily. I'm saving my Jamming Tower for their Spike Myth, you know? And then I'll run errand. Okay, that's it for us. We just hit end turn. Next turn, we will knock out the Badoo. For sure. Do we play down a second Plume Fossil? I don't know. I don't think we need to de-evolve that often. But it's fun. So they're not playing post-rotation. Lame. I get it. Some people are like, oh, let me play with the cards that I can while I can. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. But like, you know, come rotation, you're just going to be more lost, aren't you? So that's funny. Due to the fact that it rare candied, it makes it a little bit easier to do what we want. So that's funny. Are they going to retreat to the Grimmsnarl? Or are they going to keep the item lock going? Air Balloon on Badoo? Badoo has free retreat. What? Okay. Aha! Plume Fossil protected. We'll do Poke Pad. We will do Archon. Play that down. Trolley problem. Let's get 2 monkeys and what? Another Kanga? Psychic Energy. Lily. Okay, we get Archeops. Run errand. Cool. Rapid fire. Hey, 3 heads and we don't gotta worry about it, right? Why'd I jinx it? Why did I jinx it? I should have kept my mouth shut. Dang. All right. Arching goes up. We got Archeops in hand. Archeops comes down. Ancient Wing. The Grim Snarl. Sure, it goes back into their hand, but we get a KO there. Nice. Thank you. Jamming Tower. We're gonna Crispin. 1, 2, done. Psychic into hand as we put the Dark Energy on the Monkey Dory. Adrenabrain. 30 damage here onto the Badoo. There's another prize. Night Stretcher. Now they gotta sit and think. Impidimp. We are going to switch to Kangaskhan. Run errand. We play an energy down. And then we end turn. Arvin for rare candy so that they can get the Grim Snarl back out. Two monkeys won't do it. Dang it. I could... No, it's asking too much. I was thinking if I get a third monkey and a Crispin, I can get 90 damage thrown off the Kangaskhan, which makes it survive another hit. But we also have that switch so that then we would be able to get Archeops into the active and get the knockout real quick. They should have Marnie's Grimmsnarled after searching with the Spikemuth. They kind of messed up there. First things first, jamming tower. Run errand. We get the Crispin, but we don't get the monkey that we need. 60 isn't enough. Do we just swing and hope? I think that's all we can do is swing and hope. So we Crispin to energy. Put the dark into hand. Attach the psychic. Then the sidekick. We Monkey Dory. 30 damage onto the Grim Snarl. Just so I only have to hit 2 heads. And we swing and hope. 1, 2! Okay, we knock out the Grim Snarl. We get 2 prizes there. They've got very little on board, right? That's the part that's exciting. Clutch. Defending Pokemon can't retreat. Okay. That could be a thing. It's got free retreat. There's the Morgrim. We got a boss. We can just boss that thing up and knock it out. Night Stretcher for Impidimp. No, for Dark Energy. Interesting. They already played it down on Morgrim. I think they misplayed. I think they meant to play it on Evital for Clutch. But that's fine. Like, they should have played down Evital for Clutch. Keep me from retreating and all that stuff. Come on in, Meowth. I hear you, bud. We'll do Dark Energy on Monkey. Boss's orders up the Morgrim. And we'll do Monkey Dory, taking damage off of Kangas. I'm going to put it on the Morgrim because I don't want their monkeys to throw it back on me. You know what I mean? I just want to heal. Sophie, it's just Meowth. Run errand. Hey, Meowth. And do I play the Plume? I'm going to play the Plume. Rapid fire combo. So we knock out the Morgrim. We healed 60 health. That's fantastic. And they got nothing on field. I think their best move would be attacking with Monkey Dory if they play Psychic Energy. Or Prism Energy or Luminous Energy, whatever. And we get a Crispin. Holy cow, this working is amazing. Boss on Fezza is game? No, probably, but, you know, I liked what I did. No, you're right. It would have been game. It would have been. But, you know, what's the fun if you don't play with your food, you know? All right, Samuel, thank you for that suggestion. Professor W, thank you for suggesting Archeops. This was better than I expected. That's fantastic. Thank you both for the idea. Really came together as a community. Fantastic. Shout out to you two. No one posted that they wanted to play against me. I'm done with the match. I said I would go, so I guess I should go. Thank you so much for joining me for this live stream. I'm live every weekday, almost. Yesterday I missed, but that's fine. I needed the day off. But tomorrow I'll be playing Pokopia, and Friday I'll be playing Pokopia. Tomorrow, I know I have it scheduled, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to follow that schedule. We'll see. D&D was canceled, so I might push it back to later in the evening. We'll see, though. We'll see. Sometimes I like getting on earlier and whatnot. But thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially my members being, let's see, one of you left. Right. Professor W, Thorlink Hawkins, The Drumming Cuber, and Tamblin. Thank you so much for supporting me, my family, this channel, everything in my life. It means the world to me. Honestly, you have no idea how much it means to me. Thank you so much for supporting. And to everyone, of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.